What up, Blockheads? Today, it's me again, Mr. Rogers Eric. It's your boy Bagger, bro. We're gonna put a new chain on Block's favorite motorcycle, his Grom. Get rid of these like cheesy chain adjusters. He bought new brake pads, but I was looking at them and they're super meaty, so there's no reason to change the brake pads. So we're gonna take the caliper off, clean the rotor and brake pads and the caliper up with some brake cleaner, and then slap it back together. And hopefully that'll get rid of his squeaky sound he's getting. I like the hat I'm wearing today. Old Blockhead special. This is my favorite, red and black. You know, the OG colors, none of this gold and black. I don't know what's up with this. If you like the hat, go to the Blockhead store, blockheadmoto.com. Let's get started. Oh hey, how's it going there? So I'm going to jack the bike up with the scissor jack, right? I'm doing it from the exhaust. The exhaust is pretty stout on this. It's a real Yoshi pipe. So I'm gonna just jam that in there, because what it is the exhaust does like a loop, and then so it's like sitting slanted like this. So I'm trying to put a piece of wood under this side to make it level. That should work right there. I mean, we'll see what happens. It's just a Grom, so it's not like this bike hasn't been on the ground before. Word. And like my goal is to just get the tire off the ground. That way when I pull the axle and everything, I could just leave the tire in place. I'm not gonna take this chain guard off all the way, because like one of the bolts is being blocked by the exhaust on the other side, and I'm not taking the exhaust off to take this off. I really probably don't even need to take this off, but it helps a little bit. What I like about this bike is that for the master link, it takes one of those clip kinds like a dirt bike. Sweet. Oh look, there's a master link right there. Let's bring it back over here. To get the master link off, I'm probably gonna use like a flathead. Let's see. I'm gonna go at it with this little tiny guy first. See if I can push it out. Now, with these clip kind of master links, you always want to clip them this way. You want like the solid part of the clip to go in rotation with the chain, because if you clip it going this way, you have a higher risk of like something catching it and pushing it off, and you definitely don't want that. Last thing you need is a chain coming off and destroying your leg. And there you go. So now what we're gonna do, pull this master link out. Let's see if I can get this little guy out. It's on there pretty good and tight. Just don't want it to hit me in the face. Got him. Bam. That was easy. And that took every bit of like less than 5 minutes to pull that bad boy off. All right, let's go to the table and see the new chain. So this is the old and busted, right? Got this theme going, I guess, old and busted. And then here's this new Pro Taper chain breaker, right? Motion Pro, good stuff. Let's open up these adjusters, huh? Chain adjusters. OTB prototypes. Okay, so is this a prototype then, or I don't know. Bam, son. Cool. Oh, hello. We got spools in the house. All right. These are the adjusters. We'll figure out how they go when we get to that step. Nice though. All these parts can be found in the description below. Now, first thing we need to do, here's the new master link. Here's the new hotness, old busted new hotness. We need to see how long this chain is in comparison to the old chain. Now remember, chains stretch, but we may have to take a few links off the new one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch them out and line them up side by side on the counter and see what we got going on. So I lost my Kershaw, guys. Oh yeah, the new ones are super duper. Oh, this is gonna be hella long. Yo, we building a drag freaking Grom here? This thing is like uber long. I don't know if you can see this. Look how long this thing is. So I gotta take the chain breaker and bust off this rivet right here. Swing it out of the way, slide it off. And then that'll be the same link. So this is the Motion Pro chain breaker, right? Now that we have this in here nice and secure, actually wait, let's make sure, right? Now we got it nice and secure. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this to push the pin out of this side, and pretty much that'll undo the master link. That's so much easier than like a sport bike chain. I tell you, Groms are so easy to work on. Bam! It's a boy! Yay! Demonetized. You guys should go back, honestly, and see when these Groms were born. That was an awesome, epic day and some epic videos. Honestly, go back like a couple years and look at the, I think it was like Groms being born or something like that. So funny. Alright, so now that we have that link out, swing that, boom. Now I got a bracelet. Nice. Let's line these back up. The old chain is going to be slightly stretched, but I did not skip any links. To the bike. What we're going to do is hopefully... Oh, I messed up. I could have left the old chain on, connected the new chain to the master link, and ran it through, but I did not do that. So that means I should be able to run it through. Hold on, let me see. Bonehead move. Sweet. I think I got it. All right, I got it, because you can't mess with the player. Okay, sweet. Let me grab a rag. Usually what you could do is like you'll break the master link off, or push the master link off, right? And then connect the new chain to the old chain using the old master link and run it through the front sprocket, and then pull the old chain out, and what happens is the new chain will come out. But I didn't do that because I felt more comfortable doing the chain on the bench so that I can take off the extra links. So let's see if I can get this on there. I gotta loosen the chain up. Yeah, stay. Okay. No, I'm going to have to loosen up the axle just a little bit so that I can push the wheel in so I can connect the chain. This guy. Ooh. You. 19 millimeter. Okay. So I'm gonna get fancy with it. This side on the axle, which is like the bolt side, is a 14 mil. Boom. And then the opposite side is a 19 millimeter. So let's loosen up the axle. Oh great, I gotta find out what these are. Maybe a 10 and 12? 10 for show. Got them. And pretty much do the same thing on the other side. Should give me enough space to almost get the chain. So what I'm doing is I'm loosening these adjusters so I can push the wheel forward so that I can get that chain right there where I wanted it. You always want to inspect the sprockets, make sure that the U's are nice and uniform. If you feel if like they look like they're curving, getting dug into, it's time to change the sprocket. These look okay. There are only a few thousand miles on them. Dang, super simple. Well, let's take it apart, right? Always want to use a new clip. Do not reuse the old clip for sure. So we're gonna use some of this lube right here on the new master link. I'm surprised there's no O-rings or anything. Okay, they gave us this whole thing of grease, so I'm gonna just put it all over. I don't care. Get in there. There we go. Okay, so got the master link in. Here's the back panel, which I'm gonna grease up. Do not eat grease. Literally right here it says, do not eat chain grease, made in Japan. Pop this plate on, boom. The clip, it's gonna go slide on this way. This fine edge right here, right? The sharp edge versus this side has the rounded edge. The rounded edge is gonna face outward. The sharp edge, you're gonna want that against the plate here, all right? So let's go ahead and bam. Chain's installed. Whee! Oh, so now let's do the chain adjusters. What I'm going to have to do next, pull the axle out. Hopefully I can try to leave the wheel where it's at. Pull the axle out. These awesome chain adjusters, pull them out, slide the new ones in, pop the axle in, adjust the chain, and we should be good. All right, don't move. These should just slide out. Let's go to the table and show you these things. All right. This is the left chain adjuster. That is the Stouty new chain adjuster. I mean, there's no comparison how much better these are compared to this. Like a glove. That goes in. I like that. That's pretty much all the way in. Let's see if we get the axle in. All right, let's move over to the other side. Round 2. Wow. Old and busted. New hotness. Fits in there nice. Look at that. Got him. You put this little guy back on, and then this little guy back on, and then usually there's like a torque spec. You put a little bit of torque on the axle so that you don't get too much side-by-side movement, and then you back off until you have maybe, I guess, half an inch. We'll go with half an inch of slack. We're gonna start over here. I pretty much made it so the spacers on each side, right here, contact against the swing arm, and then gave it a little more. And that way the wheel doesn't have any like tilt, and I can adjust these adjusters until I take up the slack right here. That's way too sloppy right there. We're gonna put it in there. Watch the slack take up on the chain. You wanna do a little bit on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. So I'm gonna be going back and forth a lot. I still got mad slack. Let's take some more out on this side. All right, so this is about as much slack as you want to see, because when you sit down on the bike, this will actually get tighter. So the beauty of it is you can always come back and tighten it up a little more, especially with these bad boys. These are so sick. Let me go do the other side. If you liked today's episode on the Grom, please like, comment, and subscribe if possible. It really helps out the channel. All right, everybody. Deuces. Yeah.